Kawayan, isang karaniwang halaman na nakikita natin sa gilid ng mga ilog, sa bundok. And this plant has been part of Filipino life. Yung lolo ko, ang kama niya, katre ang tawag, gawa ng kawayan. And it lasted for so long. Kawayan, ginagamit sa paggawa ng amakan o pang-drying, ginagawang bahay, and so on and so forth. But kawayan in the Philippines has never really been elevated to a level where it is considered as a high-value crop. It was only when I was Secretary of Agriculture when I decided to include bamboo as one of the high-value crops to be supported by government. Today, nandito po tayo sa isang processing facility ng kawayan. Bukidnon Giant Bamboo Resources Corporation. Ito po yung pinakaunang processing facility, malaki, ng kawayan, and hopefully with this facility today, ay magkakaroon po ng value adding yung kawayan na tanim ng ating mga farmers. Kakausapin po natin yung mama sa likod ng proyektong ito, si Rod Bioco, ang presidente ng Bukidnon Giant Bamboo Resources Corporation.
Sec, welcome. Thank you for visiting us here in our modest facility.
Rod, paki-explain mo what is this facility all about?
Well, basically what we wanted to establish initially is post-harvest for bamboo. As we know, bamboo without proper treatment and drying is lesser in value. But as soon as we can treat and dry the bamboo and then store it, we will have the intermediate raw material as a building block to make several products, high-value products out of bamboo, and as a good replacement for lumber from trees.
Ano ang mga produktong pwedeng gawin out of kawayan in this facility?
In this facility, we're basically supplying industries that are making wall panels, components for furnitures. Initially, we're exporting to Vietnam and the US. And we're very excited about this industry because recently we received international commodity certification, ICC certification from the USA, so that we can use our products for housing market in the US. In which the certification process is very tedious and complex, because most of the houses in the US are mortgaged for 30 years, and our product, specifically this giant bamboo, should last 30 years also. So, and that opens a big market for our products to the US.
Is this the first bamboo processing facility in Mindanao?
There are other facilities before, but not in industrial scale. So what we wanted to demonstrate here is we can come up with a proof of concept that we can industrialize the process so that we will have the economy of scale, and accommodate more of our farmers.
Alright. So paki-explain lang sa akin, papasok si farmer, may dalang kawayan. Ito yung kawayan niya. Ano ang prosesong mangyari?
So basically, these giant bamboos are about more than 20 meters in the field. So we cut them to about the usable portion for building materials is about 20-22 meters. We cut it into 3 in the field, and then we bring it here. Otherwise, it's too long. It's more than 20 meters. It cannot fit in the truck. And then from here,
so pinuputol.
We cut it into target sizes depending on the section of the pole. The bottom section.
So can we have a demonstration on how you cut it?
So we cut it about 2.5 to 3 meters. One thing good with our bamboo is that we can make 3-meter section. Unlike the bamboo in China and Vietnam, we cannot make one. Okay, please.
So that's the first process,
Yes,
cutting.
cutting into 2.5 or 3 meters. No? And for the base, which is very, very thick, we cut it for about 1.5 meters.
Okay. Yan
And
yung
then-
base. Okay.
yes. Or we call it good. No? These are almost 1 inch thick na section of the bamboo. No? Just
okay.
like this. No?
And then from there,
Then,
yung splitting.
We split it.
Okay.
So,
Can we have a demonstration?
depending on the diameter of the bamboo and the target width of the rough slat, the raw
Okay.
slats that are
So yung bawat equipment na yan, may sizes?
by sizes.
Okay.
The blades we have, we call it star blades, and normally we cut it from 30 to 50 mm width. We can split 2 truckloads a day easily with this. So in this design, we modified this design from China so that we can maximize the use of the equipment. So while we do the forward the splitting, we can also do the backward splitting.
Okay.
Sige, to. So since the wood is very, very thick, we can only do it two split at a time. no?
Okay.
So it's really, really dense and very, very thick. No?
So yung good ba yan? Good?
Yes.
So yung good, anong purpose niya? Anong gamit niya?
They love this in mga furniture makers. They love this.
Because thick.
Very thick. You don't have to laminate too much because it's already thick in the first place. No? And since it is very, very dense, it is very, very
Sturdy.
resistant to
Okay.
insects. No?
All right. So the next process after the splitting.
After the splitting, we denode. No? Ang problema na to sa bamboo, it has this nodes, no?
Yeah.
Sa sections, and before we can plane it properly, we have to remove the nodes. Nodes are very, very thick and very strong, no? And that will make our planing process later on difficult, no?
Okay. So individual pala yan.
So after the denoding, we're able to remove the outer nodes and the protruding outer nodes and inner nodes. No? And this is the second step of making the bamboo rectangular in form. No?
How do you make sure that you retain the outer layer? Halimbawa, yung pangsahig, hindi pwede pangsahig to.
We can adjust the clearance of the one.
Okay.
So just enough. In this case,
Side lang po yung
we can also do one side or we can also do two sides.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and depending on what we...
So after
intend
this, paano yung treatment?
to, we go first to the second planing. Kasi, ang second planing is with the material is still wet, no? Fresh. So we cannot plane it down direct into regular size na rectangle or rectanguloid. So we have to do it by stages, no?
Okay.
This is the elementary planing. They call it elementary or the rough planing. after the elementary planing, it is more or less rectangular. So it is being planed 4 sides, you know, and twice per side. So, but still, as we can see, we still have, di pa siya gyapon S4S because it still has some green, the skin, and then some of the belly or the yellows. No? And since this is still wet, and there will still be a lot of movement
Moisture.
or warping after the drying. So what we do is, after the initial planing, we treat them, no?
Okay.
And then dry.
Yun yung treatment tank.
Treatment tank. Idea of the pressurized treatment is to hasten the process of the saturation of the chemical solution. No? In this case, we use boron salt, no? Which is a mineral salt, and that gives protection to the bamboo from insects. No? And natural, when you do natural treatment by submersion only, it may take you 4 days. No?
Okay.
By using artificial method, using a pressurized method, we can do it in less than 4 hours. So,
Anong volume na pwede mong ipasok dyan?
so that's about mga 3 cubic meters that we can put of material per load. No? So we can do either round poles or the slats themselves. No? Ang process ani is after we load the material, it will vacuum for 30 minutes so that it will be primed, so that when you introduce the solution, mura siya og kaning straw ba. Yang higupon dayon. No? Also during the vacuum process, some of the starch will come out. No? So kaning mga duga, no? Mugawas ang duga. And then introduce the mineral solution and pressurize it for about more than an hour. And then after that, drain and then vacuum again. No? So, and leaves it during the vacuum process.
So how do you bring the slots to the vacuum? Ano?
Here, kanisha, we have baskets. No?
Okay.
So then these baskets will roll inside. No? So naanay siya ikwan, naanay bridge nato ibutang din na temporary so we can. So
Bakit may mga kabayan yan?
this is for the poles. So para na sa pavilion ni Bobby.
Okay.
So we can also do poles, but we have to put holes, no, through it. Otherwise, it will explode inside.
Okay.
So, because of the pressure. No? So this is 4 bars of pressure. So imagine from 100% to 25% na lang. No? So
gikan dito.
What is that? This is a furnace?
yes, this is the furnace, and the furnace is used to heat up our kiln dry. So, so this is basically a steam boiler. No? So, after this, we put the materials inside the kiln dry. It will take about another 4 or 5 days before we can dry the material. No? So, katong mga fall downs or the waste we use to fire the furnace. No? So when we load this with materials, this will recirculate. No? So blowing positive air here and then
So nakatayo lang? Nakatayo lang?
katayo, but ideally dapat nakahiga, no? Nakahiga so that we can maximize, no? And then at the back of the kiln dry, it will suck the air, no? And then before the fans, there is a heat exchanger where the steam, no, hot steam goes through, and as the colder air comes through the heat exchanger, sucked by the fans, then it will introduce hot air. No? So for about 4 days, 5 days, because we cannot hasten also the drying process, otherwise mag-crack siya. It will move too fast. No?
What do you do with your wastes?
Kani, we intend to make this as a cement board because this is already, some of these are already treated, no? Okay, after the drying, we go back to the planing line. No?
Mhm.
So when we plane during the final planing, the sawdust or the shavings are actually treated already. No?
Ang right now, ang ini-export ninyo, etong mga slats lang.
Oh, slats lang.
Wala pa kayong finished products na in-export.
We're ordering the lamination machines. No?
Okay.
So that's the next process. No? That
Ano
we're
na yung export S?
S4S na. So like this. No?
Ito for export na to.
Export na. So it's really different from the
Yeah.
product.
It looks like wood already.
So this will be laminated. We will be able to
Does
see.
China have giant bamboo?
In some parts of China, yes, but mostly moso sila. Moso, which is equivalent to the upper half of our giant bamboo.
Okay, mas maliliit.
So our bamboo is 3 times bigger than the
Than China.
common bamboo in China.
Tapos dili sila clamp. Single individual ang ilang growth.
Really?
Yeah, dili sila clamp. Ang ato
Runner
clamp,
sila, runner.
Runner
Ah.
sila.
Runner.
Yeah, they're amazed with our bamboo. Kay clamp man ta.
Na precisely, ang aking interest dito kasi yung the soil erosion capability prevention capability of bamboo.
Oh,
Yun talaga ang interest namin. Of course, it's another industry. We really have to build industries in Mindanao.
yeah. Pero dapat dito sa upstream.
Yeah.
Doon sa watershed.
Yeah.
Dili sa din sa kilid. Di dapat dito sa taas.
Starting from the
Starting
watershed.
Even sa may arayon, I am encouraging farmers there to plant bamboo as windbreakers kasi malakas ang hangin dun eh.
And also the galis.
Sa galis nga sa galis. Sa gilid, baka itong mga creek nila. Okay, so,
But the new generation now is using high frequency or microwave
okay.
technology. So what used to be 8 to 10 hours to set we can do it now in less than 1 minute.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Grabe.
So
Pero expensive.
Malang.
mahal lang ang equipment. But that's the standard already now. No? So ang iya lang initon is the glue line. So ang energy to be used is very small. So what we do is we create first the laminate na boards like this. So
Pero dili ninyo nag-export pa. Wala pa ni.
these are the rejects actually. No? So we're trying to demonstrate there's actually no reject in bamboo. No? So these are all can be converted into valuable, beautiful materials. No? So we can do even a tabletop na the whole 10 feet, no? Like this, no? So once this will be sanded properly, and then kaning sanding sealer and then painted, so it will be. This is the vertical, no? We have two types of lamination: vertical and horizontal, no? So normally, the premium slats, we use it for outer layer, and then ang sa inner slats and nasa ilalom, we can use the regular slats. No? So these are vertically
Puro puro wooden rivets
no nails, no nails. No.
Dito, Sek,
So,
para makita nimo itong clamp.
Nakita na ko sa dito sa kay Mayor Roa. Itong ilang common service facility.
So hinay-hinay lang sa we experiment and then we'll make a design. Hopefully we can get a good designer also to work for us, to help us. So we'll just basically what we do is just to produce the building blocks first, no, from the slat to the boards. No? So either vertical laminated or horizontally laminated. And then just like this, no, this 1.5 inch na board to palihog. Then this is very
vertical and
heavy.
horizontal.
We kuanin na to, unsa na kanang
Pag-double.
para makahimo tag thicker na boards. Bangaga na siya for the sink, and then we put a cover also for the sink, so it can also be a table. Normally, we make the boards a little bigger and then i-kwadrado na lang nato after sa quad so that we can make a cleaner finish. No? Hindi masangit. Sige, isa pa. Once sanded, gwapo na din kaniyang finish dayon. This is very...
Kini usa sa table na siya.
Oh, for the table. This is very heavy. Murag stone. Mura na siya kuan.
Bakal.
Granite.
Telephone.
No? So, and this is very kuan kaning sa mga, especially sa Europeans, they really love this. They don't like wood table anymore, no? So every time na they see kuan, no, it's coming from tree, no? They don't like so, but from bamboo they like it's sustainable, no? So we're going to deal with the new market, no? Na lahi na ilang preference. So, and this is bulletproof. If you use this as a door, this is bulletproof, and this is also fireproof, no? Because of the borax. The borax can retard fire. No? So it's self-extinguishing. So kung may siya og fire, it will just die down. No? So mo nang gwapo sa borax to double purpose, protection from insects and at the same time fire retardant siya. No? That's why now they're thinking of building skyscraper out of this, no, building blocks. Mo na siya i-laminate pa nila siguro maghimo pag duha or tulo kabaga to make walls and flooring, no? And then they can build, no, like Google is trying to build their 50-story size skyscraper made of bamboo, no? So this is how it's actually made, no? So i-lego na din siya, no? We can also use the 4 rebars, the bamboo. So actually this portion we can even go kaning atong forklift ang kay reinforce ang atong concrete under this using like this.
Hindi actual.
So it will,
yeah.
So we replace it. We replace the D bars, no, the deformed bars as the reinforcing bars. So we can get rid of the use of steel. No? And steel has a very big carbon footprint. No? So kani siya. And then we can also mix the concrete with that shavings, no? So that we can make prefab walls na mas gaan siya. So karon gustuhan nila sa mga developers sa Manila when they do the high story na mga building, para dili kay bugat ang sa ang sa taas, no? So this is what we're trying to do, no? Kani siya sec mo ning atong no? Ang gwapo ani kay this is already for mga 35-40 mm, pwede man nato ma-set ang width. no? So uniform na ang iyang width, dili parang tong manual na maglain-lain
Hindi,
ang iyang width.
mo nitong sa para sa poultry?
Oo.
Pwede na eh? Oo.
And
Pwede
then
na.
ang iyang thickness,
Oo.
ang thickness is more or less the same gyapon ang
Ingana naman ang kuan niya, oh, para bulusot ang iti.
Laki hindi mo na siyang amaka, check.
Amakan.
Oh, may machine nga para sa amakan lang.
to make the strips. So ang concept nato sec,
Bamboo house.
we can make beams, no? Patindog doon ko.
Tech will see it there in the area.
Ah.
No. So that pati ang imong beams are laminated bamboo, no?
Okay.
So if we can make rough beams kung naraman siya sa ilalom, ato ra ni siyang i-rivet with katong wood na rivet.
Actually, kini ideal ni siya nga beam because sa kulungan sa manok, dili dapat lapad ang imong beam kay ang beam nimo nga lapad mo sangit ang iti sa manok.
Correct.
So kani siya ipaagi pa ni nato sa planer, no? Naman tay planer dito. Paagi na siya para mas mo even din na siya. No? And then pag laminate mo pilit gid siya.
Actually, half of this could already work.
Yeah. So depende sa imong gusto, this will be the basic na building block, no? So we can make 10 feet or 8 feet na long. So what we do is we will make initially mga 5 or 6 inches na mga laminates, and then we'll just laminate again para kung unsa imong gusto ka bag-on. So if you want para dito sa mga poste, we can also do 6x6 or 8x8, no? So this will be stronger than steel, no?
Yeah.
And concrete
Sustainable.
and sustainable. So
Wala
one-
carbon proof, friend.
So mo ni atong
Carbon capture.
So this will be carbon sequestration.
Carbon sequestration.
So mo na ning ilang kuan karon sa US, mo na ning ilang kuan. They call this, once this will be laminated into murag beams, they call this glue lam. No? So and
Ano lang mga clamps.
ang problema lang kay like ang Home Depot sa US, gusto sila mag-order pero gusto nila 3,000 containers a month. Kaya 3,000 stores man sila. 1 container a month. So saan na supply?
Istorya na to. Istorya na to. Ang sa 19 kasi 'di ba may bamboo summit tayo. But before that, I would like you to sit down with the BP. Kasi we cannot expand unless the farmers are given financing. And we cannot individually deal with farmers. The bank cannot individually deal with farmers. So dapat meron siyang conduit.
Or consolidator.
Kayo yon. So i-package natin yung programa for bamboo na whoever will plant bamboo na miyembro ninyo will get financing from you from the DBP fund. Okay?
Fantastic.
Oh.
And then we can put the post-harvest if the area is big already.
Now,
Yeah.
let's improve this first.
Yeah.
No? What are the equipment? What other machinery would you need? Equipment, no? I-package nyo na para by January 19, ihansak na nato. Dalian nyo ni because naa si Herbosa, ito presidente mismo sa DBP. He's going to be one of our resource speakers, no? So, ang expectation nako sa imo, i-layout nimo ang the whole picture of the bamboo industry in Mindanao.
Okay.
Kung saan potentials niya for employment, for addressing poverty in the countryside, for protecting the environment, and of course, building an industry, export industry. Ihanay nato na siya, tabangan niyo si Rod, no? Ihanay na. And then pag bago ta mag-meeting kay Arbosa, i-brief ko na sa daan para during his reaction makakommit na siya.
Nasa tayo proposed na project sec dito sa Talakag, no? And very important kayo na ma-develop gina natong plantation din sa Talakag because of sendong, no? To protect again the oral iliga, no? That's part of your river basin na program, no? So
Then we already have the facility na nito. Ang makinarya na lang ako lang.
Mula sa isang ordinaryong halaman na tumutubo lang maski saan, nakita po niyo yung proseso ng paggawa ng high-value product out of bamboo. Today, right now, we're in a table made out of bamboo. And if you notice, walang pako ito, puro rivets, puro kawayan na rivets. And ito yung isa sa mga finished products na gawa rito sa BGB, no? Bukidnon Giant Bamboo Resource Corporation. And ito yung mga tao sa likod ng undertaking na yan. So makikita nyo, kapag merong tinatawag nating complete value chain, sapagkat hindi pwedeng puro kawayan lang itatanim natin. We have to have a market for the bamboo. And that is what this is all about. So from that bamboo, we have this beautiful table, which, including the chairs, would cost about, factory price, would cost about 50,000 pesos. That's $1,000. And hindi ka lugi rito sapagkat napakaganda. So mga kaibigan, nakikita nyo kapag maglakad lang tayo ng konti outside of our offices, we will be able to discover new opportunities for our people to address poverty, improve our economy, and most of all, to regreen Mindanao sapagkat napaka-importante po ng bamboo sa ating programang Green Mindanao Project. Mula po rito sa Malaybalay City, Bukidnon, ako po si Secretary Manny Piñol para sa Beauty and Bounty of Mindanao. Nagsasabing, let's keep on walking, let's keep on exploring because we have to chase our dreams.